Hey everyone, it's Fim over here. If you want to keep updated with the latest from Maroon Talk, make sure to like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You may also follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Pocket Casts, Breaker, Overcast, and Radio Public. UP fight!
21 points siya first half pa lang.
Okay.
Imagine, 21 points first half. 6 of 6 shooting. So, ginawa namin siyang inside joke. Grabe, 6 of 6 shooting. Partida, butas pa yung shorts niyan.
Welcome to Maroon Talk, the only segment dedicated for anything and everything UP Fighting Maroons. I'm Fimran, batch 2010 from UP Los Baños.
Jake Del Rosario, batch 2019 from Ateneo de Manila.
Levy.
Levi Verora, LVJ, batch 2010, Los Baños.
Enzo Rigondola, batch 2010, UP Diliman.
Yes, sir. Hello sa inyo ulit. What's up? April na. Pero hindi pa tayo sure kung anong mangyayari. So, magpintuan na muna tayo ulit. Super, kumusta kayo?
Magre-reminisce na naman tayo.
Yan. Kasi yun lang kaya natin gawin sa ngayon. Kasi walang bagong ganap.
Oo.
At dahil dyan, naisip naming topic this episode is... Actually si Jake na pag-isip nito. Pretty much since most leagues nagre-reminisce ngayon, like NBA, PBA, kung nakita yung Instagram nila, puro ganun yung post lately. Kasi nga, wala namang bagong ganap na nangyari kasi wala. Imposible
talaga.
Bago. So, our topic for today is UAAP what ifs. So, nag-isip kami ng isang what if per... wala naman siyang era na or team na naka-designate. Just one instance na naisip namin each to discuss. Kasi I'm sure even kayo, madami din kayong what if na naisip dyan since you are fans of the UAP as well. So, yun. Sige, huwag natin patagalin pa. Let's talk about it. Sino gusto mauna? Feeling ko pwede si Jake.
Si Jake.
Ginahin natin. Oo.
Ano lang muna.
Yung siya yung pinaka-decent.
Alright.
Go.
Okay, so since ako yung nag-isip ng topic, first of all, thank you for
Thank you.
accepting it.
Thank you.
Super random thought siya, but since ginagawa all the historical events from LaSalle's four-peat, from Ateneo's, we believe, run in 2002 to Chris Drew's first and only championship in 2008. So the list goes on and on. However, the one key moment, the one key event that this rivalry missed out on was the possible finals matchup between Kiefer Avena and Jeron Teng. So for me, this is the equivalent. This is the UAP equivalent of Kobe LeBron,
Mm-hmm.
and to have it in or to potentially have it in a Boston LA setting, because that's what Ateneo Lasal is all about, right? It's basically the Philippines version of Lakers Celtics. So to have that along with Kiefer Jeron, that I think is the dream scenario that every UAP fan or just basketball fan in general would have enjoyed. So 2014 for me was the best chance for of this to happen because if you remember, I think it was a knockout for both teams. I think Ateneo and NU yung 1 and 4. Tapos yung Lasal FEU, yun yung mas kilala because of the shot by Belo. So
Ah,
again, breaks of the game. I think circumstance talaga eh. I think Lasal was one stop away. I think we were one shot away from possibly meeting each other in the finals. So, ayun, not seeing these two in the biggest stage was, I think, the biggest what if for me. And I don't know. I'd like to get your thoughts about
ayun yun,
what
yung,
could have been should
yung pala yung Macbelo shot
yeah
for ELSU.
that particular year.
So, anong nangyari was Ateneo FEU sa finals. Tama.
NU FEU. I think natalo
Ah.
kami ng NU.
So,
2014.
teka. Ano ba? So, si Belo, sino unang tinalo ni Belo? Lasal?
Oh,
Final four na yun, di ba?
yes.
Yung corner three-pointer niya. Yun yung nagkamali. Kailan
The
yung
game
Ateneo?
before, 2015.
Ah, next year na yun. Yung
Pero
follow-up niya.
Yes, yeah. Pero the game before that, the game before Bello hit the corner 3, it was Ateneo NU. I think yun yung...
Ito yung nag-champion NU.
Yes.
Tama. 2014. Oo, sila Kubuntin, sila... Wala na si
Ito
Parks
yung
yun eh.
Wala na
Yes.
si Parks. Ito yung post-Parks era.
Okay. Tama. Ito ba yung last year ni Kiefer?
Hindi pa. Second to the last.
Last year ni Hindi eh. Wait.
Last year ni Newsom. If you know Newsom.
Ano pa si Nico, ano?
Nandun pa siya.
So, tama.
Oh, ano ba yan?
Oo naman. Kasi, well, hindi ko maalala kung kailan yung first Kiefer-Jeron match-up. Pero si Jeron was in rookie year niya 2012. Si Kiefer was when? 2013?
2011.
Ano na ba siya?
Nauna si
Ano siya?
Kiefer, I think.
Ay, tama. Hindi. Pero 2011 nasa juniors pa siya. Tama ba? Hindi, 1 year lower nga siya sa amin. 2011. Tama. Sorry. 2011.
Talaga? 1 year lang ba? 1
1
year lower
year.
lang
Alam
pala
ko
sa
kasi
akin.
nung nag-champion tayo, Zubel, sa season 70, freshman siya eh. Sa second year tayo nun eh. 2007.
Okay.
So, tama, 1 year.
Tama, 2011 nga.
Oo. Yun, tama. Yeah, kayo, anong tingin nyo dun? Pwede nga yun. Malupit na finals yun, if ever.
Oo.
Sino ba team nila sa
Sayang yun.
Wala pa si ano nun eh.
Meron 10.
This was the year after the championship. In 2013.
Yeah.
So, sila Arnold, I think, was still there.
Si Arnold.
Perkins.
Yun pa rin.
Caro Cloteges.
This was pre-Embala, no? Pre-Embala
Yeah.
days. So,
Norbert Torres.
yeah, no, sila pa. So,
Vosotros ba nandun pa nun?
Yeah,
Wala na.
that was yung backcourt nila eh. Nosotros.
Kasi nga, tama, yung game was in Lasal's hands nung Final Four. Pero yun nga, breaks of the game lang din nagkataluhan. O tama, I remember watching that game. Wala, dikit naman talaga eh. Close game eh. He could have thrown the stats out of the picture and just let the guys play. Eh mukhang, wala, breaks of the game lang talaga nagkataluhan. So yun, that was the story of that season, and no one was expecting NU to win the championship at all, or like even make the final for ata. So it was their year, and after that, I think nahirapan na sila ulit maging contender after that season. So I think probably that was Coach Eric's final year or may 1 year pa siya after nun. But then they weren't able to match up to that season after that. So yun. Thank you, Jake, for that insight. It's very interesting actually. Okay. Sige, Levi, ano sa'yo?
Yeah, actually, before proceeding with mine, I would like to add dun kay
Sige, go.
sa what if ni Jake. It's very interesting talaga kasi actually not just 2014, even the season before, yung 2013, na nag-champion yung Lasal. It could have been, an Ateneo Lasal finals as well. No, and ito yung story niyan. I can't really go much into detail, pero kasi madaming off the record stuff. But Kiefer basically got injured prior to the start of season 76.
Okay.
Thank you for bringing
the reason behind that I cannot bear. Pero he was injured.
Okay.
The campaign of Ateneo was never the same. No. So
nag-miss siya ng games, tama ba? Or hindi? Nag-miss ba siya ng games?
I guess so. I think he did, if I'm not mistaken. But nevertheless, it wasn't. The season was not the same ever since for them. Yung kumbaga napurnada yung campaign. It wasn't what they planned. Kasi yung Phil Oil, they defeated Lasal sa Phil Oil. Ito ba yung nakakatawa dyan? Butas yung shorts ni Kiefer noon. Very interesting. Yun yung talk of the press room namin. Parang 21 points siya first half pa lang. Imagine, 21 points first half. 6 of 6 shooting. So ginawa namin siyang inside joke. Grabe, 6 of 6 shooting. Partida, butas pa yung shorts niyan. No? Kaya
siya 6 of 6.
Meron nga, days before season 76, he got injured. Again, the reason is I can't disclose, pero it has something to do with a drink. So I guess malas talaga siya pagdating sa mga drinks. No, Jake, tama ba? Yeah, let's discuss in private. But, yeah.
Mamaya.
Sige.
Yeah, mamaya. Yeah, but yun nga, sayang, 2013, aside from 2014.
Yes.
But I do agree na 2014 was the, kumbaga, closer could have been kasi bumawi si Kiefer noon Talagang bigla siyang, kumbaga, nagalit siya all season.
I think number 1 seed pa tayo.
Yeah, that's why nanalo siya ng
year na yan.
Season MVP. Yeah, and yun na nga, it was top overall seed twice to beat, but you suddenly became that defensive monster of a team and turned things around. So anyway, for me, ang what if ko is, what if Lasal won their second season with Embala, with Ben Embala?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's my what if, because obviously when he transferred from Southwestern University to Lasal, the expectations were high. Well, fair enough, but and they were able to sweep the finals in their first season. So people were thinking na it's a dynasty already in the making. They won one championship and then they were on their way to maybe at least 2 more, since yung eligibility na lang, playing eligibility ni Embala. But give credit to Ateneo, about with that entire system. No one thought na it would be Ateneo winning the year after.
Yes. Dun na medyo lumalabas yung system ni Coach Tab during that the year before that, lumalabas na rin naman kasi nga you weren't expecting for Ateneo to be that competitive in the finals or even be in the finals kasi remember the Phil Oil game before that season, talagang tirambakan ng Lasal lang Ateneo. As in, I heard from one of our good friends, si Luis Acuña, na kahit nga pag nakakashoot ni Ateneo nung game na yun, gi-cheer na rin sila. Kasi nga ganun kahirap, ganun ka-dominant yung team na yun before that season. So, but then, heading into that 2017, 2017, things were different. It wasn't the first season. Ambala came in 13-1. Lasal finished the eliminations, and the following season medyo hirap na sila. So kumbaga na-check na sila ng ibang teams, and it was just not the same as, they weren't as dominant as the previous season, kaya iba na yung laro in a way nila. But then they still reached the finals. I think they still finished number 1 despite all that. But yun nga.
Pero yung si Embala nun, ilang years pa dapat siya pwede maglaro sana?
Parang may isa pa.
3 years overall, 3 years pa. So yun nga, first year niya nag-champion sila. So yeah,
may isa pa.
2 more seasons talaga.
Dapat may isa pa.
May isa pa, even if they lost the championship.
So after that season, I think si Coach Aldin was already sharing his intentions to stay with the team for next season. But yun nga, I think this was all, yung off-season na yun was the worst, one of the worst siguro for the green side. Kasi ito yung nagkalabas ng issue si Richie, si Brent, ganyan. So the whole coaching staff was different na from, I mean, di pala, si Louis Gonzalez took over, but then yun nga, Ben Embala was not there anymore the next season, so the main guys were sila Aljun Melesio na. It was a young core in a way. So yeah, after that season medyo like I said sa inyo kanina, it went downhill for Lasal from there. And yun yung naalala ko sa season na yun. How about you, Jake? Enzo?
Naalala ko, basta naalala ko sa season na yun, nag-i-improve na yung UP. Yun yung naalala ko.
Oo. Ano bang period yan? Last year ata ng Jet Manuel yan eh. Parang ganun eh.
Anong year to?
17.
16, 17. Kung 2017, ito yung yung UP nito, parang was in the Final Four hunt. For the longest time. Until game number 11, 12, ganyan. Ang alam ko. Of course, we didn't make it, pero yun na yung
closest
best season natin. To date, diba? Yung time na yun.
Ito ata yung sinasabi natin na maghihintay sila ng result ng last game. Tama ba?
Yata.
So, I think during the last game day, we won our game. Pero inaasa natin hindi ako nagkakamali pero inaasa natin sa ibang team pa yung na matalo or manalo for us to get into Final Four. So, yun yung unlike 2018 wherein I think it was us na already who hindi natin inasa sa ibang team yung pag-asok sa Final
na-clinch
Four.
talaga natin yun.
Oo. Yun. 2017 was season 79 ata. Yun nagkakamali.
80.
80. Yeah. Yun. Sige, thanks Levi. Parang bumalik kasi yung bala.
Yun yung interesting layer din doon eh. Kung nanalo ba sila, alis din ba sina Richie, sina yung ibang guys, no? The core talagang na-distract yung core. It was never the same after that. Even sa personnel, ang dami na nilang kinuhang tao. Even Danny Siegel is there involved. Sina Jermaine Beard.
Yeah, tama. Yun yan, kagulo-gulo after that. Kung ba nag-self-destruct yung nag-implode, yun.
Yeah.
So, sayang. Sana, ewan ko, feeling ko hanggang ngayon pa rin eh. As a Lasal fan pa rin naman. Feeling ko hanggang ngayon hindi pa rin sila makarecover from that instance, that failure. We'll see till when it happens. Kasi we see other teams now blossoming like UST, UP, and I think Lasal still, kumbaga sila yung mid-table ngayon na team hindi mo kitang contender talaga. So it's parang yun nga yung naging ano talaga. Yun yung naging trigger. For it all to go down sa ngayon. So yun. Thank you, Levi. Alright. Sige, let's head over to Enzo. What is your what if?
Yung what if ko, ano to medyo similar to sa Michael Jordan what if na di ba si MJ nag-3-peat tapos nag-retire tapos may dalawang back to back ang Houston tapos nag-3-peat ulit sa pagbalik niya. So medyo similar to that. Yung what if ko is what if Coach Bo Perasol never coached Ateneo. Related to that, in anong season ba to?
20,
76.
2013.
76 to 78. Related to that, what if Ateneo kept Norman Black during that period or hired Tab Baldwin earlier? Kasi what if siya kasi Norman Black when he was Ateneo coach led Ateneo to a 5-peat from 2009
08
to
Yeah.
2008.
2012.
Yes.
And then he went, I think nag-PBA na siya nun. He went to the PBA. Then
Yep.
Ateneo got Coach Bo Perasol. Tapos sa 3 years niya, hindi umabot ng finals sa Ateneo.
Yun yung dark ages.
Hindi umabot ng finals.
Ages. Oo.
Meron pang isang year na they missed the final four altogether. Tapos, when he was replaced by Tab Baldwin, meron ng 3-peat ngayon yung Ateneo. And before the 3-peat, nag-finals din sila. So, yun nga, yung period na yun, parang isipin mo, if Norman Black stayed or if Baldwin was hired earlier, Ateneo could have swept the decade, possibly. Which is, ewan ko,
Sige, go.
could it have been done earlier? I mean, in the history of the UAAP, meron bang time na isang buong dekada nag-basketball champion ni isang school lang? Parang pwede kasi kung titignan mo, natalo yung Ateneo sa finals ng first year ni Tab. So parang first year niya, understandable, matatalo. Pero kung merong continuity ng coaching dun from the previous year man lang, di ba? Yun nga, kung si Norman Black yun, or si Tab yun, or kung sino man na mas magaling kay Coach Bo. With all due respect. Di ba? With all due respect.
I would
May
rather...
shortcoming siya, pero alam mo yun, shortcoming siya.
Base lang natin sa results na lang. Para...
Based on results lang.
I would rather let
diba?
Levi and Jake comment on this first kasi hindi ko sila yung mas may alam nito. Ang ganda.
Yun
Ako.
From a historical standpoint, di ba?
Yeah.
Can you imagine
Exactly.
a team winning
Yeah, ang ganda.
5 plus 8, 11 straight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diba? Kaya yun yung what if ko for me. Anong masasabi niyo doon?
I guess to comment, before I give my main comment, I have to give you guys credit now because speaking to predominant UP community, like comparing the comments of Coach Bo from you guys to Ateneo fans, Ateneo alumni, at least you guys give him credit. At least dinedefend nyo kapag he gets hate, a lot of heat from outsiders. Kasi nung time ko, like when Coach Bo was coaching Ateneo, sobrang hini-hate siya by Ateneo fans. Parang first couple of games pa lang yung hashtag, Perasol out or Fireball. As in, sobrang nilalait nung Ateneo community si Coach Bo until about maybe 2014, 2015 when the players themselves were defending Coach Bo. So, I have to give you guys credit kasi the UP community, when I see their tweets, when I see their groups, sobrang konti lang yung criticism. Of course, there's criticism, but it's not compared to the hate that he got from the blue side. Pero yeah, that's a very interesting what if. yung takeaway ko doon, I think sobrang na-waste yung try ni Kiefer. Because if Coach Tab had gone there earlier, as you said, Enzo, sobrang maximize yung talents ni Kiefer. Of course, he wouldn't be producing numbers. He wouldn't get MVP because I think not a single player, not even C30, was given mythical honors during Coach Tab's era. So baka yun lang yung trade-off na walang MVP si Kiefer, walang mythical selection. But he would have had more rings. He would have been less injury prone. He would thrive in a better system. So that's just my take on it.
Baby.
Ikaw, Fem, anong masasabi mo?
Ang comment ko lang dyan is yung sinabi ni Enzo na continuity. Sige, let's see if ever Norman Black stayed there. Magkakatalo ka dyan sa players eh. After 2012, who stayed? Wala na si Slaughter, wala na sila Salva, wala na sila Buenafe.
Tama.
Who was there? Jake, hindi mo malala din eh. Sila Nusam na, sila Nico.
Yeah, Pesumal.
Sila Von.
Yeah.
We have 10 minutes, sorry. I think wala silang big man na I think bali-balita natin kay Nico na hinahanap pa nga daw ni Coach Bo si Team Capasio para pumasok sa team eh. Ewan ko totoo. Hindi ko totoo Ito sa friends ko dyan. Hindi ko sa team. Kasi walang big man eh. We had Vince Tolentino.
Yeah.
Ano ba big man nila? Si Gutladera pa ba? Doon pa. Ano pa ata si Gutladera? And then, yeah, I think so. Golia was still there, I'm not sure.
Babylonia, I guess.
Yun. So, they were lacking in height at during those dark ages. So, yun yung initingnan mo dun. Pero yun nga, if Coach Tab was handling that team, I think it would be iba pa rin yung result na ibigay nila, even if medyo rebuilding phase yung Ateneo during those years. Siguro wrong time for Coach Bo lang na pumasok doon. Kasi he had all the pressure in the world coming from a 5-peat with the depleted lineup. Sabihin natin depleted kasi nga, sino ba yung mga nauna doon? Sila Chris Chu. That group was super special for that. And they dominated for 5 straight years. Kaya yun yung ano ko doon. Pero yun nga, if ever Coach Norman was still there, feeling ko naman, or Coach Tab was there already, baka iba nga rin yung maging outcome nun. Given the depleted lineup. Yun lang yung comment ko dun sa nakita kong pwede.
Kung magkaka-continuity issue nga, it's with the players. Pero, ang kasi, college basketball is a coaches league. Kumbaga, hindi pa rin siya hindi parang it's not all about the players eh. So kung maganda yung system mo, kahit magkaroon ng kahit mag-alisan yung mga star players mo from the previous years, when you have a good system, kahit pa paano mag-continue pa rin yung success mo. Siguro not as dominant as the 5-peat run, pero nandun pa rin yung parang yung groundwork niya. So of course, yun nga, kung nag-Tab Baldwin na sila nun, that's a new system altogether. So, baka doon madi-disrupt din.
Yes. Tama. Sige.
Yeah, may time pa ba?
Sige, tapos natin sa'yo.
Okay. I agree with Enzo actually kasi especially in college ball, hindi lang yung players, and not just the coaches, it's the culture also. So if the players know that yung team na pupunta nila has good culture, good management, maybe good allowance and all that, as we all know, then they would go there, diba? And so siguro pag Coach Norman continued, or they hired Coach Tab Baldwin earlier, wala naman tayong control dyan kasi it's the MVP umbrella nagsha-shuffle talaga sila ng coaches but like what if it's someone better than Coach Bo, diba? Even Coach Josh Reyes, di ba? Why not? Or
Oo nga.
Coach Jong Chico, di ba? Like
Yeah,
anyone from the MVP circle.
Oo nga.
Or maybe Coach Sandy Alfacuchaga, what if bumalik siya? Things like that. And I think one of the things I noticed nung panahon ni Coach Bo, there's an influx of talent. Hubert Cani was there, TJ Perez, Arvin Tolentino. So all the blue chip recruits were there. And if it was Coach Tab handling there, just imagine how effective he would have made those guys. Kasi alam na this Coach Tab, he's a, kumbaga, he's a system coach. He will utilize all of your skills. Which, of course, was not done by Coach Bo. Hence, the hate that came with that. Hashtag fire Bo, Bo dash Bong coaching tandem, things like that. These are real, and if it was Coach Tab handling those guys, not only that, maybe even off the court, kasi nga, well, we know what happened to those guys, grades, diba? That's why isa-isa napaalis din ng Ateneo. What if Coach Tab was there? What if he was in control? Kumbaga, Coach Carter disciplinarian mode, di ba? What if nangyari din yun? And those are things you have to consider. Kaya maganda rin yung what if ni Enzo. And although that was a time na parang puro foreign bigs sa UAAP, ando sina Aroga, sina Embe, Orizu. That was the time na talaga nagsabay-sabay. But still, I mean, who knows, di ba? So, the capabilities of Coach Tab, di ba?
But you know what? Talking about that coaching staff, yun yung coaching staff natin ngayon. Ateneo had Coach Bo, Coach Ronnie, Coach Ricky Dandan.
Yeah.
And now we have those three with us. So, are we supposed to be happy with that? Pero, yeah, it's still a good coaching staff. It's
homegrown.
That group is, tama, homegrown UP. Okay din yun. Pero, and I think most of the, kung di nagkakamali, yung mga plays down the stretch, nung time ng Coach Bo sa Ateneo, I think Coach Ricky or Coach Ronnie was the one handling the...
they were doing the after timeout plays.
Mm-hmm.
And, pero wala na rin tayong control dyan. It's not just coaching. It's the strength of your program there, yung recruiting powers mo, ano bang may offer mo as a school dun sa player. How would you make your school or your team convincing to join? Kasi, for example, San Beda in the NCAA, di ba? Grabe yung recruiting powers nila and parang promise of a championship in college or promise of a good career after that. Yun lang siguro lacking sa UP as a team in general. Nandun na yung coaches, may mga players naman tayo nakakuha, in fairness. Mostly from Cebu pa nga daming uncut gems dyan from Cebu. Pero yung mga kumbaga highly touted or talagang kumbaga in American terms 5-star recruits. Siguro din na lang tayo kulang.
Diba, it's interesting kasi yung what if ni Enzo, parang mas maraming what if pa na pwedeng i-what if from that instance.
Marami
diba? Very pala siya, very complex. So what happened there was 2008 to 2012 was Ateneo, 2013 was Lasal, champion to 2014 was
NU,
2015 was FEU,
and
Lasal 2016
Ateneo na ulit. Yes.
So tama, 7 out of 10 years Ateneo ang champion during that decade, 2010 decade. Diba? They pretty much dominated the decade pala.
Very comparable nga siya kay Very comparable nga siya kay MJ. Na yun din yung what if sa kanya, diba? Parang kung di siya nag-retire, nag-8-peat ba yung Chicago Bulls niya?
Very interesting point. So thank you, Enzo, for that very interesting what if of yours. And from there, we definitely got to think of other what ifs as well. For me naman, luma na kasi ito eh. Sana makarelate din kayo. Siguro for the other UAAP fans. This was, back in 2002. I think Jake would, hindi, ano kang bata nito eh. Which was, the shot by Jack Chia, which led them to, probably heard of it.
Yeah.
This was the final
5
four.
years old pa nun.
Ilan? You were 5?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. This was 2002. The scenario was Lasal was number 1, top seed. Tapos Ateneo was UAE was number 2. Ateneo was number 3. Hindi ako sure kung sino yung 4th. So, hindi ako nagkakamali NU. I'm not sure. So, Final Four, Ateneo and UE ang magkalaban. UE at that time was with sila James Yap. I think it was his MVP year. And Artadi, sila Ronald Tupid. Another star-studded UE. It was probably the last star-studded team before the 2017 next week.
Yeah.
So, yun. Ateneo won game 1 during the Final Four. So, they had, kumbaga, the momentum was on their side. Kahit sila yung number 3 seed. Kasi syempre, twice to beat ang number 2. So, long story short, it was tied 70 all with 7.8 seconds left. And then Jack Chia hit a game winner. I think with no time left on the clock. And from there, the rest was history. They faced Lasal in the finals. And they broke their 14-year drought of a championship. Ito yung mga idol ko na tinista nung time na yun. Kasi 2002 was sila Wesley, sila Larry Fonacier, L.A. Tenorio, Rich Alvarez. And Rico Villanueva was still there as well.
Yeah, Raging Bull.
Yep. Yan. Ito yung talagang hands down idol ng mga tenista. Ateneo team. Bakit ko siya ginawang what if? What if Jack Chia missed that shot? It wouldn't hindi sisikat yung Ateneo team na yun if they lost that game. Things would have been different. Lasal would have faced UE in the finals. James Yap would have won a championship in the UAAP. But then despite that, he was already a highly touted recruit heading into the PBA after that season. But then what if mas nag-champion pa siya nung UAAP, nung college days niya? What more will he be in the PBA? Given a more celebrated career in the UAAP. Diba? So, that Ateneo team would have been nobodies if not for that Jack Chia shot. Kasi from there, they won they went back to the finals in 2003 facing Arwin Santos' FEU team. Sila Denok Miranda, Jeff Chan was there. But then from there, FEU won already. So yun, siguro Jake, do you know, have you heard any from this instance?
I've seen clips. I've seen a lot of clips of the game winner sa YouTube. So, very familiar. Kasi
I-refresh natin yung memory ng mga tao. I-share screen tayo. Share screen.
Meron ka dyan?
Oo.
Sige, paano yun?
Ang alam ko lang, binatukan si Arwin Santos.
Ano yun? 2005?
5.
Sige, JS. So, ano mo nga?
Ano ba ito?
Dito ko yun. Ayun. Yun pala.
Kita nyo ba?
Ayan.
Yan, play natin.
Oh, ito na sound.
Walang audio.
Yun, Bang. Tama, sakto. Walang oras. No time left. Noon pa naman, wala pang replay ata. Hindi sila pwede mag-replay ng video.
Wala pang review system, yeah.
I remember one game, 2003 ata. Jun Kabatu. May review after the game. UST ata kalaban, heading to the Final Four. Tapos, Jun Kabatu made a pull-up hindi ko malala kung time yung nag-i-issue or stepping sa 3 points. Pero parang tied yung game, tapos yun nga, paubos na yung oras, tapos Jun Kabato made the 3. Parang yun nga, parang stepping yung naging violation. So I think, so he made the shot, so akala na 3, so lamang yung but then after a few days ata, ni-review, saying na stepping pala siya, so I think,
Na-void.
how dun? Na-reverse yung decision. Pero unlike this, that Jack Chia shot, kahit nga hanggang ngayon, I'm pretty sure Ateneo people still talk about it. So it's really big for them. Yun, sa akin, hindi mo makarelate, di ba?
Tagal na nun.
I
Pero
think
naalala ko pinag-uusapan yan. I mean, si Jack Chia sa nung grade 4 tayo niyan eh. Naririnig ko yan sa mga kaklase ko. Uy, si Jack Chia. Ganyan. Ateneo.
Yun. He was, hindi ko alam kung point guard siya eh. Alam ko, na-draft siya sa PBA, sa Cook. He played for a short while ata, then hindi lang siya tumagal. Yun. Iisip nga ako na isa pang what if na pwede. Since medyo old school yung naisip ko.
I think ang ripple effect niya sa PBA. Kasi sabi mo nga, what if UE yung finals? So baka tumaas yung draft stock ni James Yap. He was drafted first overall. So if he was drafted first overall, he'll be with Shell. Move sa number 2 si Rich Alvarez, he'll be with Liverpool's franchise. Imagine Rich Alvarez being mentored by Alvin Patrimonio dun sa franchise.
Oo nga, no.
Kasi right now, James Yap is still in the PBA. He's obviously top 40 all-time. Rich Alvarez, although he had a good career, pero medyo nawala din siya sa spotlight. So maybe the ripple effect is not sa UAAP, pero sa PBA.
Tama yung Levy.
Or what if Lasal, yan, kasi 4-peat na sila noon, di ba? So that pang-5 na yun kung nanalo sila. That's why Ateneo stopped them from the 5-peat.
Interesting point.
UP won.
Talking about that Shell, Shell, alam ko yan.
Team na yan.
Coach nun, drafted Rich Alvarez. Coach John Moran. Alam ko yun. First game ni Rich Alvarez, he was benched. Di ba? Top pick ka ng PBA na. First game mo sa binangko ka.
Yeah.
It could have been James Yap, di ba? It could have been James Yap. So, and knowing wala nang Shell ngayon, di ba?
Yeah, so, Chelsea for a while. So, if nag-disband sila, saan ngayon mapupunta si James Yap? That's another question.
Oo nga, no? Or, ang isang dyan, mas maraming players ng UE ang madadraft sa PBA.
Yeah, that's another story.
Hindi ko siya alam sino. I think Tubid was there. Pero, yun kasi yung top Tubid, Artadi, tsaka si James Yap. Sila Booker. So, hindi nakilala yun. Arnold Booker. Squad na team. So, alala ko sa he's the black guy of the team. So, yun. Yeah. I'm sure you have what ifs as well. So please comment that below. Or reminisce pa kayo. Siguro another what if na pwede pa.
Sa Parisian.
You have Jake pa? Meron ka pang
I just thought about this now. What if sorry to all LaSalle fans again, I know medyo masama to, but what if LaSalle was not suspended in 2006?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Does UST have the dream run? Does Ateneo make the finals? So very interesting.
Yeah.
Talking about that team, 2006, Zubel came off the championship in 2005. So they recruited Simon Atkins. So he sat out 1 year. Should have played in 2006 for his first year. Sino ba nandun? Mayor Hoffer. Lawal Sam.
Casio. Yeah.
So, oo. So, kumbaga competitive team pa rin.
And they won the championship the season after.
Yes.
When they surprised UE, the undefeated UE sana.
Mm.
Cholo Villanueva was also there.
Yes, oo. TY Tang.
UI.
At White Tang.
The core was intact.
Yeah.
For that season pa rin. Too bad they weren't able to show their prowess since they were suspended. A lot of people forget that season actually. Siguro kasi nga medyo magical din naman tayo run ng UST noon.
Yeah.
So it's really an overpowering statement what they made. But then again, another what if would be, what if Ateneo won that championship in 2006? Diba?
Yes.
Ito sa Game 3 eh, di ba? Tama ba? Game 3, di ba?
Yes.
So it could have gone
winnable
either way.
game.
Yan sila, JC Intal, Doug Kramer, Maki Escalona. Chris Chu was there pala. Oh, Chris Chu.
Yes, for sure. Si Jai was there also.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't probably be hearing Coach Pido as often if he didn't win that championship. It probably would have been out already by 2010. Hindi ko hindi siya abot ng 2010 if he didn't win anything in 2006. But yeah, Coach Norman na ba yun? Coach Norman, it was his first year.
That was his first season. Yeah.
Taking over from Coach Sandy the previous season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oo nga. Kaya meron pa naisip na top of mind na pwedeng what if. Mostly ako naisip ko dyan yung mga players na lumilipat. Di ba? Sila Jerry Pingoy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sino ba mga ganyan pa na Jerry Pingoy was a very touted rookie ng FEU in the juniors. So he was recruited by Ateneo. Ateneo ba?
Kobe.
Ateneo, di ba?
Kobe Paras.
Si Kobe was supposed to play for Lasal.
Yeah.
Hindi sa Lasal, di ba? So, if he went there, kailan siya dapat pumasok nun? Sabay ni Richie?
Parang ganun.
No?
Yeah.
Probably the Embala days. Kasi, nung buo si Richie, pumasok si Embala So, di ba?
So, isipin mo yung lineup na yun.
Love City.
Pero
Yeah. Richie and Kobe on the wings. Embala on the center. Tapos ang point guard mo si Thomas.
Although, at that point, magiging ganun ba kagaling si Kobe kung hindi siya nagpunta abroad? Kasi yung laro niya ngayon, baka na-hone din ng training niya sa Creighton, UCLA, di ba?
Oo. Yeah. Pero nung high school siya, di ba, medyo awangat na naman siya. Angat din naman yung laro niya for Philippine standards.
Yeah.
So, pero I wouldn't think so na ganun level he is now.
Pero parang magaling pa rin siya, pero not the way he is today.
Yeah. Pero tama.
And kung ganun ka-stack, kung ganun ka-lalim yung lineup din ng Lasal, there's not one hero who will stand up. So, maybe hindi rin siya, his role will be a bit limited.
Yeah. Minutes. Yung time mo sa bola, probably.
Yeah, he won't have the ball every time as well.
Yeah, yun. Oo nga, no? Interesting points brought up tonight. May add ba kayo? Ang dami natin pwedeng pag-usapan pala from these. We gave one each lang, pero parang ang daming pwedeng paghugutan from those what ifs na binanggit natin. No? You can do this another time. Siguro. So, I'm sure may maisip tayo. Part 1 muna to. Lagyan natin part 1 to.
Kung may maisip pa tayo
Maybe every team.
Pwede nga
every team para 8 episodes.
Ito yung parang in general na teaser. Yeah, sige, Sige, kayo ba? May sasabihin pa kayo?
Wala na.
Wala kasi pwedeng i-wrap up dito eh. Kasi
Wash your hands.
Summarize natin. So Jake started it off with ano nga yun? Luna.
Lasal Ateneo.
Kiefer Jeron.
Kiefer
Kiefer
Jeron.
Kiefer
Jeron.
Jeron finals in 2014 could have been something special. Si Levy was yung
Embala,
Embala's second
repeat.
year.
Yes,
Yeah.
repeat.
If they won that back-to-back, could it have been a three-peat? Diba? I'm sure if that happened, Lasal would be where they are right now, struggling in the mid-table. Si Enzo naman, I would say this was the highlight of our episode. Ito yung the dominance of Ateneo during the 2010 decade. What if Coach Norman stayed, even kahit sabihin natin tabusin yung hanggang 2015 para saktong kalahati? Or what if Coach Tab Baldwin entered right after Coach Norman left the Blue Eagles? No, so from there we got to think of so many other different scenarios, and it's nice to come up with those. Sa akin naman, Jack Chia shot for the OG UAAP fans out there. I'm sure you, of course, Ateneo fans as well, na that shot meant so much to them, especially during that time. Kasi nung we were coming off a 14-year drought, the last championship they had was 1988. Before that, 2002 championship, kasi back-to-back din yung 1987. So yeah, they were, it was kumbaga the start of their dominance once again in the UAAP. So yun, thank you guys. Again, another interesting episode. I'm sure yung ibang our fans would also think of their what ifs, and if ever they do, please let us know. Comment on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. Spotify din pala. So just tweet us on Twitter if ever you have questions or comments of your own. Yeah, so just let us know. Again, thank you guys. Levy, Jake, Enzo, salamat.
Thank you guys.
Maraming po salamat. Peace.